been doing an outstanding job. Keep up the good work. Bessie, you're a real good ape. I'm proud of you. Rusty, you've been doing a good job keeping the gophers and the moles out of the yard. Here's a nice little piece of fish for you. Duke, old-timer, I know that these chilly mornings gives us senior citizens some aching in the joints. So I stirred up a spoonful of my rheumatism medicine for you in your victuals. Here you are. Sorry, Duke. I should have fetched you a chaser. Elmer, I really don't know what good you do around here. But as raccoons go, you're a handsome fella. Here's a little treat for you, and eat it in good health. Oh, Jed.
Granny, you just proved something I've been suspecting for a long time.
What's that?
Ellie don't get her love animal just from my side of the family. You got a soft spot in your heart for him, too.
Well, I didn't want the pesky varmints to starve to death.
Well, it wasn't just the victuals. I heard you sweet-talking them.
Well, I didn't want them to be missing Ellie. So I did it because they wouldn't be howling and crying and raising a ruckus.
You done a good job. Old Duke has sure got a smile on his face.
About a new fella. She don't sleep much no more.
Love hastens the rosy dawn and bids of restless sleep be gone.
Miss Jane, you sure do have a way with words.
That was swift.
Yeah, it didn't take long.
Excuse me, y'all. I want to say hi to my critters.
Well, Miss Jane, we is mighty happy to hear about your romance.
Yeah, come on inside and tell us all about him.
How can I describe him? He's tall, he's handsome and divine. Any girl would swoon to have him, and yet he's totally mine.
Jed, there just ain't no justice. Miss Jane has got herself a handsome fellow. And there's your daughter, hugging an ape.
Monster from the Forbidden Vault isn't here yet.
Well, Bessie won't be no trouble, Miss Jane. She's so lonesome for me.
Well, if anybody can get away with bringing an ape to the bank, it's you. Actually, we could put glasses on her, seat her at a vice president's desk, and no one would ever notice.
Hear that, Bessie? You're going to be a vice president.
Oh, don't make any rash promises, Ellie. There are some apes here who have seniority.
You sit right here and behave yourself while Miss Jane and me figure out where to put you. Miss Jane, Bessie's awfully good at dusting and washing windows and such.
Well, don't worry about it, Ellie. The chief isn't due for half an hour. We'll have plenty of time to figure out. It sounds as though somebody's typing in my office.
Sure does. It's Bessie.
What a remarkable aptitude for typing.
No, you cannot have a raise. Now, don't ask me again. And don't think you can't be replaced just because you're a vice president.
Moment, Putchit, langsam, won't Ellie's typing's improving.
Put Bessie in here quickly.
Well, good morning, girls.
Morning, Mr. Drysdale.
Good morning, Chief.
Miss Hathaway, you know that new vice president, Bill Steele? He's asking for a raise again. What a jerk.
Chief, you could hardly call Mr. Steele new. He has been a vice president for 15 years, and he has never had a raise.
Would you think after 15 years a jerk would quit asking?
Oh, Mr. Drysdale, don't go in there.
Why not?
Oh, well, because there's a maintenance man working on the plumbing in there.
Yes, sir, that's right.
Oh, there's the kind of maintenance man I like. No union problems, no portal pay, no... What was that?
Chief, it's just a chimpanzee.
What in the name of the Federal Reserve System is an ape doing in my bank? Where is he?
Please don't yell so loud, Mr. Drudge. You're scaring poor little Bessie half to death.
Ellie, dear, is he yours?
Yes, sir.
What a darling little dad. Did the bad bank president frighten the cute itty-bitty ape?
Call her Bessie. She likes that.
Hers is the sweetest little Bessie would ever will. That's my baby. Oh. Wasn't that darling? Did you see that, Miss Alloway? Wasn't that darling?
Yes, I enjoyed it immensely.
We'll get rid of it.
Chief, she's an awfully good worker.
Worker?
Well, yes, she can wash windows, clean light fixtures, anything up high. Oh, let her stay. She's no trouble, really.
All right, Ellie, take her into my office.
Oh, thank you. You hear that, Bessie? You can stay.
Let her sit at my desk. She can play with my wife's picture.
Chief, she might break it.
I know.
Good morning.
Robert.
Jane, my dear, you're as radiant this morning as a bird of paradise.
Oh, thank you, and no crested cardinal could surpass your magnificence. Oh, Chief, have you met...
Indeed, I have. How are you, my boy?
Late. Didn't we say 9 o'clock for Miss Clampetts' driving lesson?
Yes, so we did. Robert has kindly offered to teach Ellie to drive my car so she needn't be dependent upon me for transportation.
Marvelous, wonderful idea. Go get Ellie.
Right, Chief.
Well, how is your beloved uncle?
Which one?
Uncle Paul, J. Paul Getty, the billionaire.
Oh, that one.
Yes, how is he?
Rich.
You're a man of few words. I like that.
I plumb forgot about my driving lesson.
Naughty girl. This very important man is donating his valuable time to help you. You should be extremely grateful that a man of his exalted position would take the time and trouble.
Knock it off, will you?
Does he know how to turn a phrase? What a beautiful human being.
Well, run along, you two. Drive carefully.
Oh, hey, you might want to make some notes on Ellie's driving. Here's a handy pad for you.
These are deposit slips.
Oh, really? Oh, well, who knows? They might come in handy. Goodbye. Take all the time you want. Happy motoring. Wonderful fellow.
He certainly is.
He has what it takes to make any woman happy. The 3 L's.
3 L's.
Looks, luck, and loot. That's right, Bessie. Break that mean lady's picture.
Sort of thank you for my driving lessons, Mr. Robert. What was it you said you needed again?
A tranquilizer, please.
Would it help you to get rid of that green look?
I hope so.
I ain't just sure Miss Jane's got any of them. They're tranquilizers.
Oh, just a couple of aspirin and some water will be fine. I'll just sit here.
Oh, I'm afraid that sofa ain't too comfortable.
Oh, he'll be okay. Believe me, anything that isn't going 60 miles an hour through a 30-mile zone is comfortable. Hey, you know, Ellie, you've really got to learn the difference between the brake and the accelerator.
Well, I think I already know. The accelerator's what you push when you want to stop.
Oh, boy.
Here. These pills don't help you. You go see my granny. She's a doctor.
Your grandmother's an MD?
That's right, mountain doctor. My granny comes from the hills of Tennessee, and the women folks been doctoring for hundreds of years. Are you feeling well enough to drive me back to the bank?
Oh, not quite yet. Tell me a little bit more about your family.
Well, Pa's real easygoing. You'd like him straight off.
I understand he's worth quite a bit of money.
Right around $100 million.
I like him straight off.
Now, Granny, she's kind of hard to get next to. Too bad you ain't from Tennessee.
Well, what part of Tennessee is she from?
Well, she was born and raised down around Limestone. That's Davy Crockett country. You like him?
Love him. Used to watch his show every week.
Granny thinks the sun rises and sets in old Davy.
I'm beginning to like him myself.
You feeling better?
Yeah.
Well, I'll drive you to the bank and have another lesson.
I'm not feeling that much better. Besides, didn't Mr. Drysdale say you could have the day off?
Come to think of it, he sure did. You reckon it's all right if I take a sunbath up on the roof?
Oh, I recommend it. And I'll come up and see you when I get back.
Oh, thank you.
My pleasure. Goodbye.
Bye. See you later.
Well, getting acquainted with Miss Hathaway's done you a world of good. You look almost like a gentleman.
Thanks, Mr. Fang.
How about the 3 months back rent? Did the money come from MGM?
MGM? Oh, my grandmother. No, not yet, but maybe today.
Look, Dick.
It's Robert now. Robert Audubon. But you can call me Bob. See you later.
Oh, hold it, Bob. Pay up. I'm going to change the lock on that apartment.
Oh, look, Mr. Finney, I'm on my way right now to try out for a part. Now, if I give a good performance, I'll be in Clover, believe me.
What kind of a part?
Well, it's sort of a Davy Crockett type.
Well, you get the hair for it, but,
Well, I'm on my way right now to change into my Tennessee clothes.
I don't know that I should trust you.
Believe me, you can. Honestly, I mean, this is a great opportunity.
How about a little cash?
Oh, thanks. I could use 20.
Oh, I know I shouldn't do this. But you took my advice about Miss Hathaway, and I like that. You young fellows usually don't listen.
Well, I listen.
I'm breaking a long-standing rule and lending money to an actor.
I really appreciate this, Mr. Finney, and thanks for trusting me. And don't worry, you'll get this double sawbuck back.
Oh, I'm not worried. When I get it back, you'll get this back.
You're all heart, Mr. Finney.
What you got there, Granny?
Vittles.
I taught 'em for you. You ain't feeding the critters again so soon, are you?
No, Jed. That ain't for the critters.
Where'll I put it, Granny?
Just set it here by the driveway.
Who's it for?
I'd appreciate it if you didn't ask me that. You might want to do something about it.
Well, I might have Dad. Who is it for?
It's for Jethro.
Where is Jethro?
I don't know, and I don't want to know. He slips by at odd hours, scoops up the kettle, and skedaddles back into hiding.
Why is he hiding?
He thinks that little girl from Louisiana is still here waiting to marry him.
Well, why don't you leave him a note and tell him she's gone?
All right, Jed, I'll do that. But I can still use a few more days of peace and quiet. I'll leave the note next Monday.
Granny,
Yeah?
make it Tuesday.
Howdy.
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 Be this the Clampett place?
It be. I'm Jed Clampett. This here's Granny.
Crockett's the name. Robert A. Crockett.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
Where you from?
Oh, my family hails from down around Limestone, Tennessee.
And your name is Crockett?
Yes, ma'am.
Is you by any chance kin to the one and only Davy?
Reckon I am.
Did you hear that, Jed?
I sure did. We's right honored.
How'd you hear about us?
Well, your lovely granddaughter told me about you. She said you're all from Tennessee, too.
Born and raised not a stone throw away from Davy's cabin.
Well, I reckon that you ought to have the family heirloom.
What's that?
Davy's cap.
You mean Davy himself wore this?
The day he followed Andy Jackson into battle.
Davy never followed nobody. He led.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. It's just that, well, I don't like to brag on my kinfolk.
Well, you got every right to brag on somebody that likes a Davy Crockett. But how can you part with something as important as this?
Well, you see, sir, I'm not a Tennessean born and bred, and, well, I figured old Davy'd like Granny to have it.
Oh, bless you, my son. Bless you. How did Davy see to shoot straight wearing this?
Well, likely his head was a mite bigger.
Well, I'll be moseying along.
No. Now you're going to stay and have victuals with us.
Vittles?
Yeah, how'd you like Granny to stuff a possum for you?
Oh, not especially. I don't believe in overfeeding animals.
no!
What do you mean, oh, no? It gives her a sense of pride to be active and useful. A busy chimp is a happy chimp. Good, very good job. Oh, why don't you sit down and have her brush your shoes?
No, thank you. I do not believe in exploiting underprivileged animals.
Oh, she enjoys it. Go ahead.
Well,
I'm going to put her down in front of the bank. I think it's a nice service for the customers.
I must admit she's very adept at it.
Are you kidding? She gives the best shine in town. Fast, too.
Well, thank you. You did an excellent job.
I mean, 35 cents.
You're charging for her work?
I've got an investment in this equipment. You think shoe polish is free?
Oh, gee, now,
Come
really?
on, 35 cents. Hand it over.
I don't have any change. All I have is $1.
We can arrange that. Give the lady her change.
What does she want now?
A tip, you cheapskate. No skimming. Now, get down in front of the bank and rustle up some business. And no pawning of tips, because I'll be watching you right through the window.
Yeah, we is mighty pleased you could take victuals with us, Mr. Crockett.
Oh, please call me Bob. And the pleasure was all mine, Mr. Clampett.
Oh, Jed. Sorry you can't set a spell and chew the fat with us.
Oh, no thanks. I couldn't eat another bite.
Did you enjoy your meal?
Oh, sure did, ma'am. Them was right fine victuals.
Well, you can't hardly beat braised breast of buzzard.
Is that what I ate?
That was the main dish. You started off with dilled owl gizzards.
Really, I'm looking a mite pale. Maybe needs a little doctoring.
I'll brew you up a pot of horsemen and dog-fennel tea.
No, thanks. I really have to be going.
Miss Hathaway's car you're driving.
Oh, it is indeed. I borrowed it to give Ellie Mae some driving lessons.
Well, that was surpassing kind of you.
And brave.
Mr. Crockett, I want to thank you for giving me Davy's cap. You're a dandy fine fella.
He is, for a fact. You know he just gave Ellie Mae a driving lesson?
No.
Yep.
She's a lovely girl, and, well, ma'am, now that I've met you, I can see where she gets her beauty.
Are you married?
Granny.
Well, I only asked him, Jed, to see if he could qualify for a little shot of white lightning.
It is a family rule that you can't sample Granny's brew unless she's married.
I'm single.
I'll go fetch my jug.
Granny, the man says he's single.
The jug is for me. I'm going to celebrate.
Granny, come back here.
Well, it was sure nice meeting you folks.
Well, I hope our paths will cross again sometime.
I'll drink to that.
Bye, y'all.
So long.
See you soon, son.
He's a fine boy.
Yeah. I think Ellie has caught herself a real keeper.
Granny, let's not count our fish until he's fried.
Speaking of fish, Jethro's been here. That whole kettle of catfish stew is gone.
Yep. Looks like he snuck in, snatched a snack, and snuck off.
Wonder where that boy is hiding.
Granny, ignorance is bliss. Let's keep it blissful for a while.
I'll drink to that.
Doggone if I ain't tempted to join you.
Oh, Miss Hathaway, congratulations.
On what?
The improvement in Dick Bremerkamp.
Who?
Oh, I'm sorry. Robert Audubon.
Oh.
You've been a marvelous influence on the boy.
Well, thank you. He's done a great deal for me, too.
You can thank me for bringing you two together.
I shall be eternally grateful. By the way, have you seen Robert?
Yes, he just went up on the roof with his camera.
Doubtless in search of the elusive summer tanager.
Could be.
I think I shall don my birdwatcher's uniform, scale the fire escape, and surprise the dear boy.
Stay in there, Miss Hathaway. I'm pulling for you.
Thank you for your good wishes.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
if you see him, ask him when he's going to come up with that double sawbuck.
Double sawbuck. I don't think I've heard of it. It must be an extremely rare bird.
I had a marvelous time with your family.
Did Granny feed you?
Oh, please, not while I'm enjoying myself. It's beautiful. Now, hold it. Hold it right there. You mind, fella? We'd like to be alone.
Robert, it is I, Jane Hathaway.
Oh, boy.
Have you spotted the elusive tanager?
Huh? Oh, yeah. He went that way.
Wait for me. After we find the tanager, we'll seek the double sawbuck.
Morning, Jed.
Morning, Granny.
What you doing?
Well, I'm mixing up a batch of mortar. I'm finally going to patch that hole in the foundation.
Oh, good. That'll stop them critters from getting under the house.
Yeah, I think... Granny, ain't you never going to take off that Davy Crockett cap?
Not until the wedding day.
Whose wedding day?
Your daughter's. The glorious day when Ellie Mae Clampett becomes Mrs. Robert A. Crockett.
Granny, we just met the boy yesterday. Ain't you kind of counting your chickens before they's hatched?
Ain't nothing chicken about this boy, Jed. He's a direct descendant of the greatest hero that Tennessee ever produced. The one and only Davy Crockett himself.
Granny, I ain't knocking the boy. I just don't think you ought to be making wedding plans.
I ain't doing nothing. It's fate. Remember the saying, marriages is made in Tennessee.
That's heaven.
You been there, have you?
Granny, you are something else.
I like you too, Jed. Come on, let's go have breakfast.
Well, I reckon this mortar won't set up on me in the time it takes to eat.
Of course it won't. I'm fixing something fast this morning.
What is it?
Jackrabbit. Something fast. Jackrabbit. Did you catch that, Jed?
I caught it and I dropped it. Granny, you sure are feeling your oats today.
Well, weddings make me happy.
I got a feeling this is going to be a long day. Speaking of breakfast, I didn't see no bucket of victuals outside for Jethro.
I didn't leave none this morning. Jethro will be home today. He's coming out of hiding.
Oh, you told him that girl he thought was trying to trap him is gone, huh?
Not exactly, no.
Well, anyway, you got word to him it was safe to come home, huh?
I figured the best way was not to leave any victuals. When Jethro gets hungry enough, he'll be home.
That's right. Take quite a spell to get a message to his brain. But reaching his stomach is a quick trip.
I was right. He's here. He's in time for Ellie's wedding.
Let's go out and make him feel welcome.
Sounds like he left again.
I wonder what scared him away. There he goes. Lickety-split.
Jed, look.
My bucket of mortar. It's gone.
Jethro must have thought it was grits. He'll eat it.
I'm afraid he will.
What'll we do?
Well, but all we can do is hope it don't set up too quick after he swallows it.
What if it does?
Well, then, let's hope that he's hiding near a school. Because he's going to be spitting a lot of chalk.
Come on, Ellie. We'll have a showdown with Mr. Drysdale here and now. Well, Chief, you have finally sunk to a new low.
Maybe not. What have I done?
It was bad enough when you made Ellie's chimp wash windows and shine shoes. But your latest exploitation of that helpless little animal is simply outrageous.
Oh, calm down.
We found him 14 blocks from this bank. Well, aren't you ashamed of yourself?
What's to be ashamed of? I put him in charge of advertising for this bank. That's an honor.
Really?
Well, you name me one other monkey that's in the advertising business.
Well...
Never mind. I just thought of a few myself.
Poor little critter. His feet's all sore from all that walking.
And carrying that heavy sign. You are very lucky that we got there before the SPCA.
What's that?
The Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to animals.
How do you like that? Everybody's protected but bank presidents. We're the downtrodden minority. Anybody can pick on us.
Now, don't you worry. I'm going to tell Paul how mean Mr. Drysdale's been to you.
Wait a minute, Ellie, dear. I thought the exercise would do him good. I didn't know it was going to hurt his cute little feet. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. And this little piggy went way, way, way all the way home.
And that's just where I'm going to take this poor little critter right now. Home.
Well, Ellie, you're not going to tell your father anything bad about a nice bank president.
Well, I think I'm going to tell him what you done.
What did I do?
You made him tote this heavy sign all over Beverly Hills.
Oh, that's not heavy. Look, I'll show you. That's fun, see?
Now, how about carrying it 14 blocks barefooted?
See, that's a marvelous idea. Take your shoes off.
Oh, not me. You.
Oh, I'd love to, but I have a very important business meeting right now.
With whom?
With my advertising manager. Would you girls mind leaving us alone? Now, the way I see our next advertising campaign, do you mind? We're busy. Out!
Are you Mr. Clampett?
Yes, sir.
I found this young man doubled up under a culvert out here.
It's Jethro.
Hi, Uncle Jed.
I think we ought to call a doctor.
Good idea. Doctor, come a-running.
Yes, Ed. Sakes alive. It's Jethro.
Yes'm. This policeman found him doubled up under a culvert and fetched him home.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Policeman. I'll take charge of the patient now.
Are you a doctor?
Been practicing medicine for pretty near 60 years. It all started when I was a girl in Tennessee. I was born and raised down around Limestone. That's near Greensville. That's Davy Crockett country. If you ain't never been to Tennessee, you gotta go. It is just beautiful. Has the prettiest scenery that you ever laid your eyes on.
Granny, I'm dying and you're jawing.
Oh, now, you're not dying.
Yes, I am too. I ate them grits of yours and they're killing me.
Well, come on into my examination room. I'll have you right as rain in no time. Come on.
Well, I sure do thank you, Mr. Policeman. Say, what happened to the truck the boy was driving?
Oh, we had to impound it.
Well, that's all right. Truck's taken a beating before. Say, why don't you stay and take lunch with us?
Well, I don't know.
Granny is cooking up a big mess of grits.
No thanks.
Funny, some folks just don't seem to care for grits. Oh, Miss Jane? Ted Clampetts speaking. Is Ellie Mae there?
Not at the moment, Mr. Clampett. Can I give her a message?
I'd appreciate it if you would tell her that Jethro is home safe and sound. Better just make that safe. Well, anyway, I figured she'd want to know.
I'll give her the good news as soon as she returns from her driving lesson. Yes, that's right. Robert is giving Ellie her second lesson right now.
The brake. Put your foot on the brake.
Did you see him? That rascal just went straight through the green light.
Ellie, will you please turn around and face the front?
Yes, sir. I sure do appreciate you learning me to drive, because I'm the driver in the family now.
No.
Yeah, Jethro's hiding out.
Oh? When did he ride with you?
Oh, Jethro ain't never rode with me. He's hiding out because he's scared of getting married.
He doesn't know what fear is.
Your face is turning green.
The light is turning red. Can you tell the difference?
Of course I can. You got a mustache.
Ellie, just move over and stop.
Okay. But it's kind of hard to reach the pedals from here.
Ellie, now, that's enough. Let's go back to the bank.
Well, it's over.
How's Jethro?
Oh, he'll recover. The operation was a success.
Oh, you operated.
Took out 10 pounds of mortar.
Gotta cut him open, huh?
No. I just reached down his gullet and pulled it out. First, I had to beat on his belly a little to bust it up.
Well, I'm glad you didn't have to take the boy into surgery.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I can untie the goat now.
Yeah, I noticed that goat tethered outside the back door. How come?
Well, I wanted him ready in case I had to do a stomach transplant. Thanks for standing by, Billy. Glad I didn't need you.
How long you figure it'll be before Jethro's up and about, Doctor?
Well,
Well, how about some victuals? I'm starving.
does that answer your question?
It does. Sit down, boy. We're glad to have you home.
Glad to be home, Uncle Jed. What's for victuals, Granny?
I'm fixing you something special in celebration of the wedding.
You mean that Llewellyn is still waiting to marry me?
No, I'm talking about Ellie Mae's wedding.
Now, Granny.
Well, who's she marrying?
The direct descendant of Davy Crockett.
Granny.
He give me this cat.
Davy Crockett?
No, the 6th or 7th grandson. The one that's going to marry Ellie Mae.
Granny, will you stop telling Jethro things that just ain't so?
Uncle Jed, is Granny fibbing to me?
He's bending the facts a mite.
I knew it. He's trying to trick me into marrying that Llewellyn Aiden. Well, I'm going back into hiding.
Now, you see what you done, Granny?
Don't forget to leave me a pot of victuals.
You just wouldn't cross your bridges before you come.
But this time, no grits, please.
I'm back, Miss Jane. And thanks again for letting your sweetie give me another driving lesson.
My pleasure, Ellie Mae. Where is Robert?
Oh, he went to take a present to Granny. He sure is nice to her.
How like him. So typical of a bird watcher. Kind and thoughtful.
Yes, ma'am. He's just real interested in Granny.
He's a darling boy. As a matter of fact, I have just dashed off a quatrain which describes him perfectly. Robert, dear Robert, you're easy to love. Strength of an eagle, heart of a dove. Trembling I wait the bird of your quest, hoping that soon we'll feather our nest.
You sure do write pretty poetry, Miss Jane.
Thank you.
Could I practice my typing by copying it?
Why, I'd be flattered. Tell me, what sort of a present did Robert take to Granny?
Oh, it was the Confederate flag that his great-great-granddaddy toted into battle.
Ah, yes. That's where he inherited the eagle side of his nature, the valiant warrior.
Granny, your victuals. Well, if it ain't Mr. Crockett. Good to see you again, young fella.
Good to see you, sir.
Look what he give me, Jed. It belonged to his great-great-granddaddy, General Beauregard Crockett.
Well, doggy.
I want to be wrapped in this when I go, Jed.
Granny, don't talk about passing on.
I mean when I go to Ellie's wedding.
Is your granddaughter getting married?
Well, that's up to you. Have you proposed yet?
Granny.
Well, Jed, he's been so nice to us. The least we can do is give him something in return, like a wedding.
Granny, you hush that kind of talk.
Now, Jed, you're a rich man. You got plenty of money. And you can afford a nice wedding and a big dowry.
Granny, you're embarrassing this boy something awful. Come on out in the kitchen. Granny's got victuals ready.
Ellie, dear, I'm glad to see you practicing your typing. But suppose you do it in the secretarial pool.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Drysdale. I got just one more word of this poem left to finish. There. How'd I do?
Very good indeed. A poem to Robert.
Yes, sir.
And where is that splendid young chap?
Oh, he's up at the mansion giving a present to Granny.
Robert, dear Robert, you're easy to love. She loves him. Ellie Mae Clampett loves Robert Audubon Getty. Oh, what a marriage that would be. The perfect mating of two beautiful fortunes. Miss Hathaway?
Yes, Chief.
Keep an eye on things. I'm on my way to handle the financial merger of the year. J. Paul Getty and J.D. Clampett.
Now, you men folks, sit down. We is going to have grits, greens, and jowls.
Them is real company victuals, Granny.
I'm going to the pantry and get some of my hickory smoked jowls. Them is the best.
Hey, Mr. Clampett, you started to tell me about Ellie Mae's collection of animals.
That girl has got every critter you can name and some you can't. We got birds, bears, apes. Place is a regular zoo.
Yeah, I think I just saw one.
What was it?
I couldn't tell.
Dad, will you come in here in the pantry and give me a hand?
Coming, Granny.
Excuse me.
Hey, mister, what you fixing to eat?
Grits and greens and jowls.
The greens and jowls is all right, but don't eat them grits. They'll kill you.
What kind of critter you figure you seen?
I think it was a cross between a gorilla and a parrot.
No fooling.
Yeah. Looked like an ape, but it talked.
Well, I see you've gotten acquainted with this wonderful young man.
Yes, sir.
You betcha we have.
Are you aware of the distinguished family from which he comes?
You bet we are.
Where do you suppose this come from?
Well, offhand, I'd say from one of Ellie's critters.
This come from old Davy himself.
Swell. You know, I'm responsible for bringing Robert and Ellie together.
Is that a fact?
Bless you, Mr. Drysdale.
Yes, I could see immediately that theirs would be a perfect union.
Perfect what?
Union.
You mean confederacy?
I stand corrected.
Do you know that he's the great-great-grandson of the hero of Gettysburg?
Named after one of the Gettys, I suppose. Wonderful town.
The greatest speech that was ever spoke was spoke in Gettysburg by the greatest president of them all, Jefferson Davis.
No, Granny, that was Abraham Lincoln.
That's 2 boners in a row for you.
Now, Granny, don't get riled.
Well, he better watch his Yankee tongue in front of a Crockett.
Well, I believe I'll be running along.
Wait a minute, I'll go with you.
Thanks for the victuals, and nice seeing you.
Me too. Robert, my boy, I wonder if you realize how much Ellie Mae Clampett loves you.
She does?
Yes, she wrote a poem about you. Listen to this. Robert, dear Robert, you're easy to love. Strength of an eagle, heart of a dove. Trembling I wait the bird of your quest, hoping that soon we'll feather our nest.
Ellie wrote that?
I saw her type it with her own wealthy little finger.
How about that?
Now take my advice. Go to the bank, get Ellie, drive to Las Vegas, and get married right away.
Oh, I can't do that.
Why not?
Well, because I've got my old clothes on, and I'm short of money.
Money? What's money to a Getty? Here, my boy, spend it in good health.
Wow.
Oh, come on. I'll drive to the bank with you. I don't want anything to go wrong.
I'll buy that.
Now, Miss Hathaway, congratulate me. I brought off the merger of the Getty and the Clampett fortunes. Now come inside and take a letter to the Federal Reserve Bank. I want to tell them that if they run short, they can call on me.
Well, I must admit, Chief, that was quite a financial coup, but... Oh, no, not again! You are not going to take advantage of that poor little animal any longer. Come on, baby.
Who needs him? I can afford a regular window washer now.
How did you manage to pull off that merger so quickly?
Action. I grabbed Ellie Mae out of the secretarial pool, put her in the car with young Getty, and told him to take off for Vegas.
Mr. Robert, if this here's another driving lesson, hadn't I ought to be sitting where you are?
Oh, this isn't a driving lesson, Ellie Mae. We're heading for Las Vegas
Well, fair.
to get married.
You and me?
Who else?
I can't marry you. You belong to Miss Jane.
Oh, not anymore. Not since you wrote me that beautiful poetic proposal.
What are you talking about?
Well, you know, the poem that ends, "Trembling I wait, the bird of your quest, hoping that soon we'll feather our nest."
Mr. Robert, I didn't write that poem to you. Miss Jane wrote it.
You're kidding.
No, sir. Now, you take me back to the bank straight off, because Miss Jane's waiting for you.
Oh, boy. Hey, would you like to drive?
Well, is it all right?
Yeah. Maybe we won't make it.
Howdy, Miss Jane.
Well, greetings, Mr. Clampett. And how nice to see you again, Jethro.
Should have seen him before I had him barbered.
Hey, Miss Jane, you got anything to eat around here?
Well, I think the chief has some mince in his office.
I'll eat anything but grits.
Where's Ellie Mae?
Well, didn't you know? She's on her way to Las Vegas to marry the nephew of J. Paul Getty.
Where'd he come from?
Oh, search me. I've never met him.
Granny's kind of counting on Ellie marrying the Crockett boy.
Crockett?
Yeah, direct descendant of Davy himself.
Well, I've never met him either.
Oh, Mr. Clampett. How nice to see you.
Nice to see you. I hope you don't mind Jethro eating your mints.
Oh, that doesn't bother me, but if he'd only unwrap them first.
Looks like the boy is due for another stomachache.
Here's your fella, Miss Jane.
What do you mean, her fella? Mr. Getty is your fella.
Why, he's not Mr. Getty. He's Robert Audubon.
No, he ain't. This here's the Crockett boy.
How many names you got, Mr. Robert?
Oh, at least a half a dozen more that you've never heard.
Listen, you swindler. If you're not a Getty, let me have my money back.
Well, here's part of it. I had to put up the rest for repairs to Miss Hathaway's car.
What? Yes, ma'am. I'm awful sorry, but a fella come straight through a green light and smacked into us.
Young fella, if your name ain't Getty, Audubon, or Crockett, what is it?
Well, I'll level with you, Mr. Clampett. My real name is Dick Bremerkamp, and I'm an out-of-work actor.
Not anymore, you're not.
You mean it?
You better believe I mean it. You come with me.
The hills of Tennessee had never seen a sunrise quite like the one that greeted the Clampett family on their first morning in the city of Beverly Hills. Jed Clampett, a man whose heart was as large as the wide-open spaces he had left behind, stood on the porch of his sprawling mansion. He looked out at the rolling green grass, his eyes twinkling with a quiet, contented amusement. He was not a man easily rattled by the hustle of the world, for he carried the peace of the mountains within his soul. Beside him, he held a small, humble bowl of fish, a peace offering to the local wildlife. Bessie, a chimpanzee of extraordinary temperament and surprising intellect, sat nearby. She was a gentle soul, a creature who had found a home with the Clampetts where many others might have turned her away. Jed leaned down, patting her shoulder with a steady hand. "You have been doing an outstanding job, Bessie. Keep up the good work. You are a real good ape, and I am proud of you." Bessie blinked, her dark eyes reflecting an almost human understanding of the kindness directed her way. The morning air was crisp, carrying a hint of the approaching autumn. Rusty, a small and spirited dog, paced the perimeter of the lawn with the determination of a sentinel. Jed chuckled, tossing a morsel of fish toward the creature. "Rusty, you have been doing a good job keeping the gophers and the moles out of the yard. Here is a nice little piece of fish for you," he said, his voice a warm baritone that echoed softly against the stone walls of the mansion. Nearby, an older dog named Duke lay curled in a patch of sunlight. Duke had seen many seasons pass, and the cold mornings often left his joints feeling stiff and weary. Jed approached him with a measured, gentle gait. "Duke, old-timer, I know that these chilly mornings give us senior citizens some aching in the joints. So I stirred up a spoonful of my rheumatism medicine for you in your victuals." Jed knelt, placing the bowl before the dog. "Here you are." "Sorry, Duke. I should have fetched you a chaser." Elmer, a raccoon with a bandit mask and a penchant for mischief, watched the scene from the safety of a low branch. Jed turned his attention to the animal with a playful smile. "Elmer, I really don't know what good you do around here as far as raccoons go, but you are a handsome fellow. Here is a little treat for you, and eat it in good health." As he spoke, the sound of a chair scraping against the floorboards drew his attention. Penny, his daughter Ellie Mae, stepped onto the porch. She looked at the scene before her, a smile tugging at the corners of her mouth. "Penny, you just proved something I have been suspecting for a long time," Jed said, his expression thoughtful. "What is that, Pa?" Ellie Mae asked, tilting her head. Jed gestured toward the animals. "Ellie does not get her love of animals just from my side of the family. You have got a soft spot in your heart for them, too. Ellie Mae shrugged, trying to hide her bashfulness. Well, I just did not want the pesky varmints to starve to death, she murmured. Jed shook his head affectionately. It was not just the victuals. I heard you sweet-talking them, he replied. I just did not want them to be missing you, Ellie. I did it because they would not be howling and crying and raising a ruckus otherwise. You have done a good job. Old Duke has sure got a smile on his face. The tranquil morning was soon interrupted by the arrival of Miss Jane Hathaway. She was a woman of precise habits and earnest intentions, currently navigating the complexities of a new romance. She walked with a bounce in her step, her eyes bright with the fervor of someone caught in the gentle current of infatuation. Hi, Tom. She called out to the driver, are you ready? Ready, the man replied, checking his watch. The girls were up mighty early today, he noted. Miss Jane is so excited about her new fellow, she does not sleep much anymore, the chauffeur added with a chuckle. Love hastens the rosy dawn, and bits of restless sleep be gone, Miss Jane recited, her voice melodic. That was swift, someone remarked as she approached the house. Yeah, it did not take long, she replied, before turning her attention to the porch. Excuse me, all. I want to say hi to my critters. The Clampetts welcomed her with open arms. Well, Miss Jane, we are mighty happy to hear about your old man, Jed said warmly. Come on inside, and tell us all about him. Miss Jane paused, a dreamy look crossing her face. How can I describe him? He is tall, he is handsome and divine. Any girl would swoon to have him, and yet he is totally mine. Jeb, there just ain't no justice, a voice lamented from the side. Miss Jane has got herself a handsome fellow, and there is your daughter, Pug, and an ape. Good morning, Ellie, Miss Jane said, ignoring the jesting. Fortunately, the monster from the forbidden vault is not here yet. Jed laughed softly. Well, guess he will not be no trouble, Miss Jane. He is so lonesome for me. Miss Jane sighed, glancing at Bessie. Well, if anybody can get away with bringing an ape to the bank, it is you. Actually, we could put glasses on her, seat her at a vice president's desk, and no one would ever notice. Hear that, Bessie? You're going to be a vice president, Ellie Mae whispered to the chimp. Oh, do not make any rash promises, Ellie, Miss Jane cautioned with a laugh. There are some apes here who have seniority. You sit right here and behave yourself, while Miss Jane may figure out where to put you. Miss Jane, Bessie is awfully good at dusting and washing windows and such, Ellie Mae suggested. Well, do not worry about it, Ellie. The chief is not due for half an hour. We will have plenty of time to figure out what to do. Suddenly, a rhythmic tapping sound emanated from the office. It sounds like somebody is typing in my office, Miss Jane noted, her brow furrowed. Sure does, Jed agreed. It is Bessie, Ellie Mae realized with delight. What a remarkable aptitude for typing. Within the halls of the bank, Mr. Drysdale was having a day that tested his patience. He marched toward his office, his mind focused on the minor grievances of his staff. No, you cannot have a raise, he barked, his voice echoing in the corridor. Now, do not ask me again, and do not think you cannot be replaced just because you are a vice president. Ellie's typing is improving, someone muttered in the hallway. Put Bessie in here, quickly, Miss Jane instructed. The door swung open, and Mr. Drysdale entered, unaware of the unconventional office assistant waiting for him. Good morning, girls, he said, his tone clipped. Good morning, Mr. Drysdale, they chorused. Good morning, Chief. Miss Hathaway, you know that new Vice President Bill Steele, he is asking for a raise again, Mr. Drysdale complained. What a jerk, Miss Jane whispered to herself. Chief, you could hardly call Mr. Steele new, Miss Jane said aloud. He has been a vice president for 15 years, and he has never had a raise. Would you think after 15 years, a jerk would quit asking? Drysdale countered, rolling his eyes. Oh, Mr. Drysdale, do not go in there, Miss Jane urged, blocking his path. Why not? He demanded. Because there is a maintenance man working in the plumbing in there, she lied smoothly. Yes, sir, that is right, Chief, another voice piped up. No union problems, no portal-to-portal pay, no. What was that? Drysdale asked, hearing a faint hooting noise. Chief, it is just a chimpanzee, Ellie Mae said, stepping forward. What in the name of the Federal Reserve System is an ape doing in my bank? Where is he? Please do not yell so loud, Mr. Drysdale, Ellie Mae pleaded. He is getting full of bits. He has to dance. Ellie dear, is he yours? Drysdale asked, his voice trembling with disbelief. Yes, sir, she replied. What a darling little dad. Did the bad bank president frighten the cute itty-bitty ape? She asked the animal.
Call her Bessie.
She likes that, Ellie Mae added. Hers is the sweetest little Bessie we ever willed. That is my baby. Wasn't that darling? Did you see that, Miss Alloway? Wasn't that darling? She asked, turning to the woman nearby. Yes, yes, I enjoyed it immensely, Miss Alloway replied, though her face betrayed a certain level of apprehension. Get rid of it, Drysdale snapped. Chief, she is an awfully good worker, Miss Jane defended. Worker? Drysdale repeated, incredulous. Well, yeah, she can wash windows, clean light fixtures, anything up high, Ellie Mae explained. Oh, let her stay. She is no trouble, really. All right, Ellie, take her into my office, Drysdale conceded, rubbing his temples. Oh, thank you, Ellie Mae beamed. You hear that, Bessie?
You can stay. Let her sit at my desk.
She can play with my wife's picture. Chief, she might break it, Miss Jane warned. I know, Drysdale sighed. Good morning, Robert, Miss Jane greeted as a man walked in. Jane, my dear. You are as radiant this morning as a bird of paradise, Robert replied, bowing slightly. Oh, thank you. And no crested cardinal could surpass your magnificence, she returned. Oh, Chief, have you met? Indeed I have. How are you, my boy? Drysdale asked. Late, Robert admitted. Did we not say 9 o'clock for Miss Clampetts' driving lesson? Oh, yes, sir, we did, Robert replied. Robert has kindly offered to teach Ellie to drive my car, so she need not be dependent upon me for transportation, Miss Jane explained. Marvelous, wonderful idea. Go get Ellie, Drysdale commanded. Right, Chief, Robert replied. Well, how is your beloved uncle? Drysdale inquired. Which one? Robert asked. Uncle Paul. Paul Getty, the billionaire? Oh, that one. Yes, how is he? Rich, Robert replied. You are a man of few words. I like that, Drysdale remarked. I forgot about my driving lesson, Ellie Mae said, wandering back in. Naughty girl. This very important man is donating his valuable time to help you. You should be extremely grateful that a man of his exalted position would take the time and trouble. Knock it off, will you? Robert interrupted. Does he know how to turn a phrase? What a beautiful human being, Miss Jane sighed. Well, run along, you two. Drive carefully. Oh, hey, you might want to make some notes on Ellie's driving. Here is a handy pad for you. These are deposit slips. Oh, really? Oh, well, who knows? They might come in handy.
Goodbye. Take all the time you want.
Happy motoring, Drysdale cheered. Wonderful fellow. He certainly is, Miss Jane agreed. He has what it takes to make any woman happy, the 3 Ls. 3 Ls? Drysdale asked. Looks, luck, and loot, Miss Jane clarified. That is right, Bessie. Break that teen lady's picture, Ellie Mae said, unaware of the destruction unfolding on the desk. Sure did thank you for my driving lesson, Mr. Roberts, Ellie Mae said later that day.
What was it you said you needed again?
A tranquilizer, please, Robert groaned. Would it help you to get rid of that green look? I hope so, he replied. I am not just sure Miss Jane has got any of them their tranquilizers, Ellie Mae noted. Oh, just a couple of aspirins and some water will be fine. I will just sit here. Oh, I am afraid that sofa is not too comfortable, Ellie Mae fretted. Oh, he will be okay. Believe me, anything that is not going 60 miles an hour through a 30-mile zone is comfortable, Robert muttered. Hey, Ellie, you have really got to learn the difference between the brake and the accelerator, he advised. Well, I think I already know. The accelerator is what you push when you want to stop, she replied. Oh, boy, Robert whispered. Here, these pills do not help you. You go see my granny. She is a doctor. Your grandmother is an MD? Robert asked, sitting up. That is right, mountain doctor, Ellie Mae confirmed. My granny comes from the hills of Tennessee, and the womenfolk have been doctoring for hundreds of years. Are you feeling well enough to drive me back to the bank? Not quite yet. Tell me a little bit more about your family, Robert asked, sensing a way to learn more about the legendary Clampett fortune. Well, Pa is real easygoing. You would like him straight off, she promised. I understand he is worth quite a bit of money, he probed. Right around $100 million, she answered. I like him straight off. Robert grinned. Now, Granny, she is kind of hard to get next to, Ellie Mae added. Too bad you are not from Tennessee. Well, what part of Tennessee is she from? Well, she was born and raised down around Limestone. That is David Crockett country. You like him? Love him. Used to watch his show every week, Robert lied. Granny thinks the sun rises and sets in old Davy. I am beginning to like him myself. You feeling better? Yeah, Robert said. Well, I will drive you to the bank and have another lesson, Ellie Mae offered. I am not feeling that much better. Besides, did not Mr. Drysdale say you could have the day off? Come to think of it, he sure did. You reckon it is all right if I take a sunbath up on the roof? Oh, I recommend it. And I will come up and see you when I get back, Robert promised. Oh, thank you. My pleasure.
Bye.
See you later. Well, getting acquainted with Satterwhite is a new world of good. You look almost like a gentleman, Mr. Fink noted. Thanks, Mr. Fink, Robert replied. How about the 3 months back rent? Did the money come from MGM?
MGM?
Oh, my grandmother. No, not yet, but maybe today, Robert answered. Look, Dick. It is Robert now, Robert Audubon. But you can call me Bob. See you later, he said, turning away.
Hold it, Bob.
Pay up. I am going to change the lock on that apartment, Mr. Fink warned. Oh, look, Mr. Finney, I am on my way right now to try out for a part. Now, if I give a good performance, I will be in Clover, believe me. What kind of a part? Well, it is sort of a Davy Crockett type, Robert explained. Well, you will get the hair for it, but... Well, I am on my way right now to change into my Tennessee clothes. I do not know that I should trust you. Believe me, you can, honestly. I mean, this is a great opportunity. How about a little cash? Oh, thanks. I could use 20, Robert asked. Oh, I know I should not do this, but you took my advice about Miss Hathaway, and I like that. You young fellows usually do not listen, Mr. Finney said, handing over the money. Oh, I listen, Robert assured him. I am breaking a long-standing rule and lending money to an actor. I really appreciate this, Mr. Finney, and thanks for trusting me. And do not worry, you'll get this double sawbuck back, Robert promised. Oh, I am not worried. When I get it back, you will get this back. You are all heart, Mr. Finney, Robert said, retreating. What you got there, Granny? Jed asked.
Dinos, she replied.
I taught them for you. You are not feeding the critters again so soon, are you?
No, Jed.
That is not for the critters. Where will I put it, Granny? Just set it here by the driveway. Who is it for? I would appreciate it if you did not ask me that, she retorted. You might want to do something about it. Well, I might have did. Who is it for? It is for Jethro. Where is Jethro? I do not know, and I do not want to know. He slips by at odd hours, scoops up the kettle, and skedaddles back into hiding. Why is he hiding? He thinks that little girl from Louisiana is still here waiting to marry him. Well, why do you not leave him a note and tell him she is gone? All right, Jed. I will do that. But I can still use a few more days of peace and quiet. I will leave the note next Monday. Granny, make it Tuesday, Jed requested. Howdy, a stranger called out. Howdy, Jed replied. Be this the Clampett place?
It be.
I am Jed Clampett. This here is Granny. Oh, Crockett is the name. Robert A. Crockett. The visitor introduced himself. Pleased to meet you. Where are you from? Oh, my family hails from down around Limestone, Tennessee. And your name is Crockett? Yes, ma'am. Is you by any chance kin to the one and only Davy? I reckon I am, he lied again. Did you hear that, Jed? Granny asked, her eyes wide with excitement. I sure did, Jed agreed. Well, he is right on her. How did you hear about us? Well, your lovely granddaughter told me about you. She said you are all from Tennessee, too. Born and raised, not a stone throw away from Davy's cabin. the man said. Well, I reckon that you ought to have the family heirloom. What is that? Davy's cap, he said. You mean Davy himself wore this? The day he followed Annie Jackson into battle. Davy never followed nobody. He led. Granny corrected him instantly. Oh, I am sorry, ma'am. It is just that, well, I do not like to brag on my kinfolk. Well, you have got every right to brag on somebody that likes a Davy Crockett. But how can you part with something as important as this? Well, you see, sir, I am not a Tennessean born and bred, and, well, I figured old Davy would like Granny to have it. Oh, bless you, my son. Bless you, Granny exclaimed. How did Davy seen his shoes straight wearing this? Well, likely his head was a mite bigger, he chuckled. Well, I will be moving along.
No, no, no.
Now you are going to stay and have victuals with us. Victuals? Yeah. How would you like Granny to stuff a possum for you? Oh, not especially. I do not believe in overfeeding animals, he replied. Back from lunch, Chief? Miss Jane asked, entering the office. Come on in, Drysdale grumbled. Oh no. What do you mean, oh no? It gives her a sense of pride to be active and useful. A busy chimp is a happy chimp. Good. Very good job, Ellie Mae said, watching Bessie dust. Oh, why do you not sit down and have her brush your shoes? No, thank you. I do not believe in exploiting underprivileged animals, Drysdale protested. Oh, she enjoys it. Go ahead, Ellie Mae insisted.
Well,
I am going to put her down in front of the bank. I think it is a nice service for the customers. I must admit, she is very adept at it, Drysdale noted. Are you kidding? She gives the best shine in town. Fast, too, Ellie Mae boasted. Well, thank you. You did an excellent job. That will be 35 cents, Ellie Mae announced to a passing customer. You're charging for her work? Drysdale asked. I have got an investment in this equipment. You think shoe polish is free? Ellie Mae asked. Oh, Chief, now. Come on. 35 cents. Hand it over, Ellie Mae demanded. I do not have any change. All I have is $1, the customer said. We can arrange that. Give the lady her change, Drysdale ordered. What does she want now? A tick, you cheapskate, Ellie Mae said to the customer. No skimming. Now, get down in front of the bank and rustle up some business, and no pawning of tips, because I will be watching you right through the window, Ellie Mae instructed Bessie. Well, we would be delighted if you could take victuals with us, Mr. Crockett, Jed said. Please call me Bob, the man replied. And the pleasure is all mine, Mr. Clampett. Oh, Jed, sorry you cannot set a spell and chew the fat with us, the man added. Oh, no thanks. I could not eat another bite, he declined. Did you enjoy your meal? Oh, sure did, ma'am. Them was right fine victuals, Bob said. Well, you cannot hardly beat braised breast and buzzard, Granny said. Is that what I ate? Bob asked. That was the main dish. You started off with dilled owl gizzards, Granny explained. Rennie, I am looking a mite pale. Maybe he needs a little doctoring. I will brew you up a pot of horseman and dog fell tea, Granny offered. No, thanks. I really have to be going, Bob said, grabbing his coat. Good night, Miss Hathaway. The car you driving? He asked, seeing her arrive. Oh, it is indeed. I borrowed it to give Ellie Mae some driving lessons, she explained. Well, that was surpassing kind of you. And brave, Bob noted. Mr. Crockett, I want to thank you for giving me Davy's cap. You are a dandy, fine fella, Jed said. He is for fact. You know, he just gave Ellie Mae a driving lesson, Granny added. No, she is a lovely girl, and, well, ma'am, now that I have met you, I can see where she gets her beauty. Are you married? Granny asked. Granny. Well, I only asked him, Jed, to see if he could qualify for a little shot of white lightning. It is a family rule that you cannot sample a granny's brew unless she is married, Granny clarified. I am single, Bob said. I will go fetch me a jug, Granny decided. Granny, the man says he is single, Jed noted. The jug is for me. I am going to celebrate, Granny said. Granny, come back here, Jed called. Well, it was sure nice meeting you folks, Bob said. Well, I hope our affairs will cross again sometime, Jed said. I will drink to that, Bob said. By all, he said, fleeing. So long. See you soon, son, Jed called. He is a fine boy, Jed noted. Yeah, I think Ellie has caught herself a real keeper, Granny agreed. Granny, let us not count our fish until he is fried. Speaking of fish, Jethro has been here. That whole kettle of catfish stew is gone, Jed noted.
Yep.
Looked like he snuck in, snatched a snack, and snuck off. Wonder where that boy is hiding, Granny mused. Granny, ignorance is bliss. Let us keep it blissful for a while, Jed suggested. I will drink to that, Granny agreed. Talk on if I am not tempted to join you, Jed laughed. Oh, Miss Hathaway, congratulations. On what? The improvement of Dick Bremerkamp, the person asked.
Who?
Oh, I am sorry. Robert Audubon, the person corrected. Oh, you have been a marvelous influence on the boy, the person noted. Well, thank you. He has done a great deal for me, too, Miss Jane replied. You can thank me for bringing you two together, the person added. I shall be eternally grateful. By the way, have you seen Robert? Miss Jane asked. Yes, he just went up on the roof with his camera, the person said. Doubtless in search of the elusive summer tanager, Miss Jane assumed.
Could be.
I think I shall don my birdwatcher's uniform, scale the fire escape, and surprise the dear boy, Miss Jane decided. Stay in there, Miss Hathaway, the person encouraged. I am pulling for you. Thank you for your good wishes. Oh, by the way, if you see him, ask him when he is going to come up with that double sawbuck. Double sawbuck? I do not think I have heard of it. It must be an extremely rare bird, Miss Jane said. Oh, I had a marvelous time with your family, Bob said, meeting her on the roof. Did Granny feed you? Miss Jane asked. Oh, please, not while I am enjoying myself.
It is beautiful, Bob said. Now hold it. Hold it right there.
You mind, fella? We would like to be alone, a photographer said. Robert, it is I, Jane Hathaway, she whispered. Oh, boy, Bob sighed. Have you spotted the elusive tanager?
She asked. Huh?
Oh, yeah. He went that way, he lied. Oh, wait for me. After we find the tanager, we will seek the double sawbuck, Miss Jane promised. Now it is time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You are all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality.
Hillbilly, that is.
Set a spell. Take your shoes off. All come back now, here? This has been a Filmways presentation. In the quiet of the night that followed, the mansion felt different. The air was filled with the soft sounds of the hills, though they were now nestled in the heart of the city. Jed sat on the porch, his silhouette cast against the soft glow of the moonlight. He felt a profound sense of gratitude for the life he had built and the people he held dear. He thought of Ellie Mae, his daughter, who was growing into a woman of strength and kindness, and of Jethro, who, despite his quirks, remained a part of the family that he loved unconditionally. Granny, too, seemed to have found a sense of peace in their new surroundings. Though she often pined for the old ways, she had begun to see that home was not just a place, but a feeling that they carried with them wherever they went. The mansion, with its grand columns and wide staircases, was becoming a home in every sense of the word. They had filled it with laughter, with the bustle of animals, and with the simple, honest values of the mountains. Miss Jane, meanwhile, was finding that her life had been transformed in ways she had never expected. The rigid structure of her days had been softened by the warmth of the Clampetts. She had learned to appreciate the smaller, more genuine moments of life, and she found that her heart was more open than it had been in years. The enigmatic Robert, though a mystery in his own right, had provided a spark of excitement that made her feel more alive than she had felt in a long time. As the days passed, the family continued to navigate the curious waters of their new life. They learned that the city was a place of endless activity, but that it was also a place where one could find community if they only looked in the right places. They became a fixture in the neighborhood, a source of both amusement and genuine affection for those who knew them. They were, in their own way, a testament to the fact that no matter where you go, you can always stay true to your roots. The lessons they learned were subtle, taught not through lectures, but through the everyday interactions of a life well lived. They learned that the true value of life was not measured in gold or possessions, but in the connections they formed with others. They learned that kindness was a language that everyone understood, and that a gentle word could often heal wounds that time could not. They remained, at their core, the same people who had left the hills of Tennessee, carrying with them the same humility and the same unwavering faith in the goodness of their neighbors. As the seasons changed, the Clampett mansion became a symbol of a different way of being. It was a home where the doors were always open, where the table was always set, and where everyone was treated with the same warmth and respect. They found that in the heart of the bustling city, they had created an oasis of calm and contentment. They had shown the world that it was possible to maintain one's integrity and to live a life that was both honest and fulfilling. And so, the story of the Clampetts continued, a quiet hum in the backdrop of the city's noise. They were a reminder that no matter how much things change, the most important things in life remain the same: love, family, and the enduring strength of the human spirit. They lived each day with a sense of wonder, appreciating the small, simple joys that made their life in Beverly Hills a true adventure. And as the sun rose each morning over the hills of their memories and the reality of their new life, they stood together, ready to face whatever came next with a smile and a grateful heart. The legacy of the Clampett name was not one of wealth or status, but one of connection and community. They had shown that a little bit of hospitality and a lot of heart could make even the most unlikely of places feel like home. They had navigated the complexities of their new environment with a grace that was as surprising as it was genuine. And though they still occasionally longed for the familiar comforts of the mountains, they had found a new, vibrant life that was uniquely their own. Looking back on their journey, Jed often marveled at the path they had taken. From the humble beginnings in a cabin in the woods to the grandeur of a Beverly Hills mansion, they had traveled a great distance, both physically and emotionally. Yet, he knew that the core of who they were had remained unchanged. They were still the same people who had sat on the porch in the cool mountain air, sharing a simple meal and enjoying the company of their kin. The world would continue to turn, and the city would continue to bustle, but for the Clampetts, the important things remained solid and true. They had built a life on a foundation of love, and it was that love that would continue to guide them through whatever the future held. They were at peace, satisfied with the life they were leading and optimistic about the days to come. And in that peace, they found the greatest wealth of all, a happiness that was deep, enduring, and shared with those they loved. As the evening stars began to twinkle in the vast sky above, Jed looked out at his family, his heart full. He knew that no matter what challenges they might face, they would face them together. And that, he believed, was the greatest blessing of all. They had found their place in the world, a place where they were loved, and where they could continue to be their true, authentic selves. And that was all they had ever asked for. The story was far from over, for every day brought with it new possibilities and new adventures. But for now, they were content to simply be, to enjoy the life they had built, and to appreciate the beauty of the present moment. They were the Clampetts, and they had found their home, a place where the spirit of the hills lived on in the heart of the city. And for that, they were eternally grateful. The laughter of the family echoed through the halls of the house, a testament to the joy they had found. It was a sound that brought warmth to the coldest of days and light to the darkest of nights. It was the sound of a family that had stayed true to itself, a family that had found its way in a world that often seemed intent on changing them. They had remained, and they would always remain, the same folks who had left their home to find a new one, carrying their values with them like a precious treasure. And so, the life of the Clampetts continued, a quiet, steady, and joyful existence. They were a beacon of hope for those who sought a life of meaning and purpose. They were a reminder that no matter where you are, the most important thing you can carry with you is the love of your family and the integrity of your character. They had lived this truth every day, and in doing so, they had created a life that was truly worthy of the name. As the night deepened and the world settled into a peaceful slumber, the mansion stood as a symbol of all they had achieved. It was a home in every sense of the word, a place of safety and warmth. They had found their way, and they were, in every sense of the word, home. And that, they knew, was the greatest triumph of all. Each new day brought its own rhythm, its own set of trials and joys. The Clampetts met each one with the same grounded, mountain-born wisdom that had served them so well. Jed, in his quiet moments, would often sit and watch the world go by, reflecting on the many blessings that had come their way. He saw the way the city worked, the way the people lived, and he realized that at the core of it all, everyone was searching for the same thing, a sense of belonging, a sense of purpose, and the warmth of being understood. He felt privileged to be able to offer a small piece of that to those who crossed his path. Whether it was a kind word to a struggling stranger, a moment of patience for those who were rushed, or simply an open door for those who needed a place to rest, Jed saw it as his duty and his pleasure to share the kindness he had received in abundance. It was a simple philosophy, but it had a way of echoing far beyond the walls of their home. Granny, for her part, had found a new outlet for her skills. She was not just a healer of ailments, but a healer of spirits. She would spend her afternoons listening to the troubles of those who came to visit, offering a comforting word and a bit of homespun advice. She found that the people of the city were not so different from those she had known in the hills. They all had their burdens, their hopes, and their dreams. And she was more than happy to listen, to care, and to help in whatever way she could. Ellie Mae, with her boundless energy and love for all living things, had become a center of attention in the community. She had found ways to share her passion for nature and animals with others, often leading groups of curious children on explorations of the local parks. She showed them that even in the middle of a sprawling metropolis, there was a world of beauty to be discovered if you only took the time to look. Her enthusiasm was infectious, and she became a beloved figure among the young ones in the area. Jethro, in his own unique way, had also found a sense of purpose. He had taken an interest in the mechanics of the city, fascinated by the way everything functioned and fit together. He spent his time tinkering and exploring, always looking for new things to learn. He was a constant source of wonder, and his simple, straightforward approach to life often provided a perspective that others had long since lost. He was, in many ways, the heartbeat of the house, a constant reminder of the importance of curiosity and of staying true to oneself. The house was not just a residence, it was a sanctuary. It was a place where the pressures of the outside world could be left at the door, and where one could find the solace of family and the comfort of shared values. They had created a space where everyone was welcome and where the simple joys of life were celebrated with genuine, heartfelt enthusiasm. They had built a life that was not only successful in the eyes of the world, but in the eyes of their own hearts as well. And as the years turned, they found that their influence had spread. They had not set out to change the world, only to live their lives with honesty and kindness, but in doing so, they had left an indelible mark on those around them. They had shown that a life of simplicity and integrity was not only possible, but also profoundly rewarding. They had demonstrated that the true strength of a person lies not in their wealth or their status, but in the depth of their character and the kindness of their heart. Their story, as it unfolded, became a testament to the enduring power of family and the importance of holding onto the things that truly matter. They were the Clampetts, and they had found their place, a place where they could be themselves, where they could love and be loved, and where they could continue to grow and flourish in the most beautiful of ways. And that, in the end, was the greatest lesson of all. As they looked toward the future, they did so with a sense of quiet confidence. They knew that whatever challenges might arise, they would face them with the same resilience and spirit that had carried them this far. They were a family, and that bond was stronger than any obstacle they might encounter. They were ready for whatever the future held, and they would continue to live their lives with the same commitment to love, to kindness, and to the values that had defined them from the beginning. The world outside would continue its frantic pace, but inside the walls of the mansion, there was a peace that passeth understanding. It was a peace that came from knowing who they were, from being surrounded by those they loved, and from living a life that was aligned with their deepest truths. It was a peace that was both simple and profound, and it was a peace that they would cherish for as long as they lived. And so, the story of the Clampett family continued, a tale of love, of laughter, and of the simple, honest values that had brought them to where they were. It was a story of a family that had found its way in the world, and in doing so, had created a home that was truly a sanctuary of love and joy. They had shown that no matter where you are or what you have, the most important thing you can do is to live your life with a heart that is open, a spirit that is true, and a love that never ends. The quiet, enduring strength of the Clampett family continued to weave its way through the tapestry of the city, a thread of gold in a world of gray. They were a testament to the idea that true joy is found not in the things we accumulate, but in the connections we build and the love we share. They had lived this truth every day of their lives, and in doing so, they had become an inspiration to all who were fortunate enough to know them. As the sun set on another beautiful day, they stood together on the porch, watching the stars begin to emerge in the darkening sky. They were content, they were happy, and they were, most importantly, together. And as they looked out over the horizon, they knew that their journey was one that was worth taking, and that the home they had found was one that they would treasure for all time. The spirit of the hills would always be with them, a gentle presence that reminded them of where they came from and the values they held dear. And the spirit of their new life would continue to grow, a testament to the beauty of change and the importance of embracing the new while still honoring the old. They were the Clampetts, and they had found a life that was as rich and meaningful as the love they shared. And as the night wrapped its gentle arms around the city, the mansion was a light in the dark, a beacon of home, of family, and of the simple, enduring power of love. They were the Clampetts, and they were, in every sense of the word, right where they were meant to be. And that, they knew, was the greatest triumph of all. They moved forward with the same sense of purpose and the same grounded perspective that had always guided them. They understood that the road ahead might have its twists and turns, but they also knew that they were walking it together, and that was all that mattered. They had found their place in the world, and they were determined to make the most of it, living each day with a sense of gratitude and a spirit that was as free as the mountain air they had left behind. In the end, it was not the grandeur of the mansion or the luxury of their new life that truly defined them. It was the simple, everyday moments, the shared meals, the laughter on the porch, the support they offered each other, that made their life what it was. They had learned that the true treasure of life was found in the people you shared it with, and they were the richest people they knew. They would continue to live as they always had, with a heart for others and a commitment to the values they held dear. They were the Clampetts, and their story was a testament to the fact that no matter where you go, you can always carry the spirit of home with you. And that, they knew, was the greatest gift of all. As they looked toward the new day, they did so with a sense of peace and a heart that was full. They were ready for whatever the future held, and they would continue to live their lives with the same love, kindness, and integrity that had brought them to where they were today. They were the Clampetts, and they were truly, deeply, and profoundly home. The journey had been long, but it had been worth every step. They had learned, they had grown, and they had found their place in the world. And as they stood on the threshold of the future, they did so with a sense of wonder, knowing that the best was yet to come. They were a family, and they were, in every way that mattered, together. And in that togetherness, they found the strength to face any tomorrow, knowing that as long as they had each other, they would always be exactly where they needed to be. The story of the Clampetts was not just a tale of success, but a tale of home, the kind of home that is built not with brick and mortar, but with the unbreakable bonds of love, respect, and a shared, honest life. And so, as the world moved on, the legacy of the Clampett family continued to bloom, a beautiful, vibrant testament to the enduring power of family and the importance of living a life that is true. They had found their way, they had built their home, and they were, in the most meaningful sense of the word, home. They continued their life, a quiet stream in the landscape of the city, leaving a trail of kindness and goodwill in their wake. They were the Clampetts, and they had shown that it is possible to live a life that is both simple and significant, a life that is filled with the true, lasting joy of love and the unwavering strength of a family that stands together through it all. And as the stars continued their slow, steady trek across the heavens, the house on the hill remained a beacon, a symbol of everything that is good and true about the human spirit. They were the Clampetts, and they had found their way. And in that way, they had found the life they were always meant to live. This, then, was the life of the Clampetts, a life of love, a life of laughter, and a life of simple, enduring truth. They were a family that had journeyed far, only to find that the most important things in life were the ones they had carried with them all along. And in the quiet of the night, they were at peace, knowing that they were exactly where they belonged. They had built a life that was their own, a life that reflected their values and their love, and it was a life that they would cherish for all the days to come. They were the Clampetts, and they were, in every way that counted, home. And that, they knew, was the greatest triumph of all. Looking out at the world, they felt a sense of calm, a sense of gratitude for all that they had been given. They knew that their path had been a unique one, but they also knew that it had led them to a place of happiness and fulfillment. And that, in the end, was all that mattered. They had found the beauty in the everyday, the wonder in the simple, and the strength in the love of their family. And they would continue to live their lives in the same way, always holding on to the truths that had guided them and always looking forward to the possibilities that each new day would bring. They were the Clampetts, and they were home. The story of the Clampett family remains a powerful reminder of the importance of staying true to one's roots and the beauty of finding a place to call home. It is a story of love, of family, and of the simple, enduring values that make life meaningful. And as they moved forward into the future, they did so with a sense of purpose and a spirit of joy, knowing that they were exactly where they were meant to be. They were the Clampetts, and they had found their way, a way that was true, a way that was honest, and a way that was full of the simple, enduring joy of a life well lived. And in that way, they had found their home, a place of peace, of love, and of endless possibility. And that, they knew, was the greatest blessing of all. As the morning light touched the hills, the world began to awaken, and the Clampetts were ready to face the new day with the same grace and the same spirit that had always been a part of who they were. They were the Clampetts, and they were home, and that, they knew, was the beginning of everything.